Hello, how are you? It's been a long time since I've recorded anything and I want to give it another go. So here I am, and it's not going to be a show everything kind of video where I'm just going to cast on some socks and knit and talk, and we'll see if it works. So, um, I wrote these cards and I have a little PK on the back that I made. I traced a quarter and then, anyways. I'm finding cards are probably a little bit easier to use than a big pad of paper. So, um, anyways, so I'm Paul, and online I am Pauly Knits, and on Instagram I'm Pauly Knits, YouTube I'm Pauly Knits, Ravelry, Pauly81, but there's the Pauly Knits Ravelry channel group. Sorry, Ravelry group. And Etsy, it's Pauly Knits also. Thank you for checking me out. So there's my little card. Sorry if it's backwards, but anyways, gotta get that out of the way. Um, I'd like to change it up and do more knitting on the channel instead of just showing you, oh, I made this and I made that. So, okay. Nothing wrong with that, but I just want a little change. So, this pattern is Silver Sock Class by Kristen Bull Armor. And what I like about this pattern is that it's free. It has tons and tons of pictures, so it really holds your hand. This is the first sock I ever knit, and you could either do a fingering sock, a sport slash DK weight sock, or a worsted weight sock. And it's called Silver's Sock Class. So you could find it on Ravelry, and if you're not on Ravelry, you can find it on, you can Google it. So, first you cast on 40 stitches, so I wanted to show you how I do that. I take the yarn and I count out 40. 8, 9, 10, 8, 12, 1, 2, 3. So that's 40 little pinches that I pulled out of the yarn. And then what I do is I just pull a little bit more out. And that'll usually save me so that I don't run out of tail. So I use a twisted German cast on. Twisted German cast on. I had to look that up earlier because I say it backwards all the time. So here we go. So I'm going to cast on 40. So I cast on 10, and I'll put a marker. Cast on 10, put a marker. I will try not to count out loud. I know if you're working on a pattern that it's probably annoying to hear someone counting while you're counting. 30. Okay, that's 40. And I have a lot of tail left. Accidentally went too far with that, so I don't even know where I heard that trick of pinching and counting to know where to start casting on in your yarn, but so this is not a tutorial, by the way. This is just a knit with me video. So there's my cast on, and I wanted to start with the cast on. So that I'm actually starting the project with you guys. Today I'm just drinking water. Flavorful water. So, oops. Now what we're gonna do is, okay, I don't need that right there now. Alright. We're gonna slip, divide these stitches. So that they're going across 3 needles. Try not to split anything. And I'm using Clover bamboo needles. So let's see. Okay, you don't really have to be exact on this part at the moment. You could always get them all separated, get your stitches all even later if you need to. If you don't want to stop and have to figure out exactly how many stitches to go on each needle. It is warm here, y'all. It's like 80 degrees today. I put ice in the chicken's water earlier, and they've been in the dirt, cooling off. Okay. Now, there's that. So you have, this is what my DPNs look like. Okay. Well, this is fun. This could be a fun kind of way to record without having to really have a structured podcast show. Okay, make sure your tail's out of the way. I always, not always, but sometimes I knit with that tail and it's just heartbreaking. Yeah. So I'm going to choose a knit one, purl one on this cuff. And then I remove the stitch markers as I go. There's probably going to be some silence in this video. And once you get your first row done on the DPNs, it gets easier. And a lot of you I know are double pointed needle, or what do you call magic loop with your socks, which that's great. I've never been a big magic loop fan. I like to do my toys with magic loop though, so I don't know why. When I first started knitting, I worked so hard at trying to get the double pointed needles to work, and it was very frustrating, and I just kept at it, and I tried and tried and tried, and so I really like the double pointed needles. And I lost my sock double pointed needles that I get from Eat Sleep Knit. We were traveling to go see Queen, and now those needles are gone. And it's not the cheapest set of needles. But I just ordered another pair. And at Eat Sleep Knit, when you buy stuff, they send you yarn lotto scratchers. And I had won $15. And I forgot about it, and I didn't know they were just gonna add it to my next order. So I was wondering, why is my order only $7? I know I have more stuff in there than that. And nope, it was my winnings. So that's awesome. I need to go buy more yarn from them now, because I really like that promo. They have some really nice yarn, and it's not overwhelming. Like Webs has so much yarn, it's like sometimes you don't really know what category to look at. So Eat Sleep Knit is more indie dyed yarns. They have select needles that they carry, and one of them is the Knitter's Pride, which is the needle that I like. The carbons are for socks. I like them because they grab, and I like them because they have the little metal tips, and there's a little bit of lip there, and I feel like my stitches are safer. And yeah, I've gotten used to them. So you can see these things just bouncing around. Okay, so there is round one. And I always get this little gap right there too, between my rounds. But then, when I start round two, it goes away. Excuse me. We went out to brunch, or whatever you call it, between lunch and dinner. I'll just call it dinner. Anyways, we went and had some food at our favorite Mexican restaurant, and I had a tostada, which I've been getting lately. Those are really good. I can't even finish it. Jeez, the deluxe tostada. Get some veggies. So this worsted weight sock goes fairly fast. What else have I been up to? We went to the horse races at our Humboldt County Fair down in Ferndale, California, which is a really neat place. And I was eating burgers and drinking wine, of course, trying to enjoy the day. And I didn't win anything, but I'm really not good at betting on horses at all. I kind of just go there to see the horses. It's a fun atmosphere. I like all the people, and it gets me out. to socialize. And when we went over to the into the fair, they have all the different houses, and there's one for house plants. That was really cool. Honestly, that was cool. I like that. They have an entire wall of spider plants that you could buy. But it's cool in there. A whole wall of begonias. My grandmother would just love it if she were still alive. And oh, we saw a horse fly too, and the rider flew off the horse, and the horse went flying off the track. And I hear later that that horse didn't survive, unfortunately. That was sad. I still have a voucher left of what I was betting on, and honestly, yesterday when I went to the horses, my voucher was from last year, and it had not expired yet. It had just been magnetized to the refrigerator for a whole year. But the machine would not read it, so I had to have them get me a new voucher, and I didn't even spend it all. It was $12. Oh, jeez. I had fun. No, I did not bring a ruler or nothing in here. And I'm not leaving, but... So you just knit and purl all the way around. This is the cuff. And what I like about this yarn is that it has wool in it. I don't mind acrylic yarn at all, but I prefer wool content mixed in with the acrylic. It just, in my opinion, it just, I don't know, it makes it more wearable, more washable, more something that I might want to gravitate towards too, because I knit a sweater in all acrylic, and that thing stays in the closet. It's too hot. One of these days I'm going to do a live with Pauly, knitting live with Pauly, but I'm not really that brave enough to be live, and I can't see the comments anyways. And no one wants to sit here with a laptop and read all the comments. I guess I could put the laptop over here, the phone over there. Could probably make it work. I get embarrassed though. I watched the Knitting Expat, and she was mentioning knit-alongs, because a lot of people do spin-alongs with their spinning wheel, and the knitters don't. The knitters kind of want something too, or the non-spinner crafting person. So I don't know how this is supposed to go. Would you rather me shush or babble while I knit? There is a local knit group here, but I don't attend it. I used to attend it, but things got a little bit weird for me, and the group changed, and yeah, I don't know. I don't enjoy sitting up there knitting anymore. So I knit at home, watching you guys on YouTube and Instagram, which is a procrastination app. I can be lost on that Instagram for hours. I've been putting my phone away though. I've been turning my phone notifications off and leaving it on the charger, and you know, I get more done that way. And then deciding, okay, I'll have some Instagram time now, check Facebook, which really is just everything just keeps repeating itself on Facebook, I've noticed. And then you'll share something, and then the next week you'll see someone else shared it, but they won't put your name on it. They steal it from you. I copy and pasted something that was my own thing, and I've already seen like 3 people share it under their name, and it's funny. They're lucky I'm nice. Anyways, Facebook is not serious. It's a lot of people joking around and politics. That's what it seems to be like. My sister shares her chickens on Facebook a lot. She is the chicken lady. So let me know if you like this video of me just chattering. I'll try to make sure the volume is up this time. I have a new computer, so the editing is kind of difficult, but I'm going to try to do this all on my cell phone. Like Ross. Just hit upload. No need for fancy stuff. Oh, I say Ross. Why do I always mention Ross? Because he's cool and I watch his podcast every week. That smells like yarn. So I'll probably post this video on Ravelry and YouTube. It will not be going on to iTunes. I don't do iTunes. I used to have it up on iTunes years ago. I love the sound of DPNs too, so it reminds me of holding scissors and your comb when you're cutting hair. It makes a clicking kind of sound. There it went. There went the yarn. I'm glad I didn't make a mess of this on camera. It actually worked out. It is really warm in here. I think I'm going to open up a window. Sorry if that creates noise, but I'm hot. Whew. Oh, we have wind chimes. Mike likes wind chimes. Yeah, I just don't think that I'm going to be able to get these socks to match. And Mike was saying they don't need to match. That's the fun in these hand-knit socks. I taught myself how to knit on a DVD from Target. And I kept rewinding it and playing it, rewinding it and playing it, rewinding it and playing it, trying to figure out where the needle goes. And they were just going way too fast, and I couldn't figure out how to cast on. And oh, that was before I found any podcasts. I'm trying to make Mike stay out of this room so I could have it to record with you guys. It is really warm. I might need to go get some wine at the store. Yeah, the internet here sucks so bad. I can't even upload. It's hard to upload video or pictures here. Maybe if I go to McDonald's or Starbucks or something, I can do it. And I was thinking I could even do editing on using YouTube. Once I get the video on YouTube, can't isn't there an editing? I've never researched or looked at the editing software on YouTube. Oh, this is so much better. Just doing what you love to do. Knitting, crocheting, maybe you're quilting, I don't know, sewing. Everyone seems to have a different group of crafts that they like to do. I tried that. What's it called? A cross stitch thing. That's too little for me. It was okay to see the pattern and stuff come out, but I wasn't in love with it, so that's that. So, at the end of these socks, I'm going to use a rounded toe by Kate Atherley. Her pattern is called Basic Ribbed Socks, and I just like that toe. The regular toe that people usually use it decreases pretty quickly, and it's like a pointy toe. And a lot of people's toes are pointy, but mine are not like pointy in the middle like that. I want to find some way to decrease it to where the big toes on you know, it's got to be higher on one side and lower on the other for your big toe. Yeah, it seems like every time I sit down to try to record, my phone just starts getting text messages or the dog's barking or there's always a problem. I'm not going to be able to finish these socks with you in this one video, but I'm planning to do a couple videos with you during this sock. Oh, I hope my phone doesn't turn off. That's going to be bad. I went to the mall earlier and returned some shorts that they said they were size 34. The label said 34, so I didn't try them on. And then when I got home, they were too small. So we just ended up getting an Old Navy in our mall. So I went in there and I found something that fit. And I am not an Old Navy shopping person, but they still had some cargo shorts. And then I found some trunks with pink flamingos all over them. Because I'm planning to go on a trip where we can hang out and swim. Okay, here's another round done. Oh yeah, we went to trivia last night. We took our nephew and his two roommates, and we won the whole game. So that paid for our pizzas, 2 large pizzas. Um, that was cool. I couldn't believe the last question, and no one knew it. I was the only one that knew it, so that's why we won. We weren't even gonna win until nobody could answer that question. What spin-off show? Yeah, what? How do you? Let's see. What show is Empty Nest a spin-off from? That was the bonus trivia question that we won on. I couldn't believe my ears. If you've heard of the show Empty Nest, they were the neighbors of the Golden Girls. And they had a big red dog named Dreyfus. I love that show. Can't find it anymore except for on YouTube. It's pretty funny. Typical older show. I love that. I love the Golden Girls. Everyone knows I love the Golden Girls, so if they want to do some more Golden Girls trivia up there, I can probably go win all the money. You don't get money. You get either a gift certificate or you get to pay off your bill that night. So that's cool. I don't even drink there. I just have water because they got rid of the Chardonnay, and I know it's a brewery, but they have all the other wines and they now no more Chardonnay. So stupid. And Mike usually goes up there alone because he likes trivia every week. I'm lost on the numbers on these episodes I've been doing. I have no idea what to do. I think I'm just gonna start calling it Knitting with Pauly episodes, and yeah. I don't have a ruler in here. I know I'm not. I'm probably not even doing a whole inch yet. I won't be wearing these socks anytime soon. But it's gonna be nice to have them. I don't know what toe to use now. I'm thinking about it. Because the toe from the basic rib socks is fingering weight. So I'm kind of wondering now, is it the same distance? Because you knit until you get to 2.5 inches from your foot size and then you start the toe for fingering weight yarn, but I wonder if it's the same for worsted. I don't know. Oh, and plus there's a different, there's 40 stitches on here instead of 64, which is my usual go-to fingering weight socks. So if you like the whole casting on and starting a project video, please let me know. Um, and also, I wonder how long these videos need to be. Like, longer than 20 minutes? Who knows? Yeah, we won't be talking about politics either on this. That's not what I'm geared to. My knitting and crafting is supposed to take us away from negativity and all that. It's supposed to bring us into a community together and enjoy each other's crafting and see what we're making. This is a big cake. I haven't even made a dent in it yet. I don't know if we're changing color right now or not. Oh, I think we're changing color. I'm not gonna go yet because I want you guys to see the new color. Here's the ball. Now I'm on like a denim-y blue, which denim is such a good color for everybody. I love it. Okay. See if I can't get another round of the light blue denim-y color in so you can see the new color. I put ice in the chicken's water this morning. Did I already say that? I do repeat myself. Ah, sweaty. There are some knitters I know from Instagram who live in Redding, California. And they knit a lot. And how do you knit so much in Redding, California? Because right now it's like 112 degrees there. That's where my niece lives, and that's where we're wanting to go sun ourselves. Check into the hotel and just relax and enjoy the pool, and they allow dogs to come. It's a La Quinta. We always try to find a La Quinta wherever we travel to, because they're so friendly, and they allow dogs. A lot of them have a bar in the lobby, which is nice. You don't have to go anywhere. The one in San Jose that we go to, they sell wine in the lobby by the can. So that's really cool. Almost to the back to the beginning again. I have one more needle after this. Okay, I am going to add my beginning of the round stitch marker now. You know, sometimes I forget that I've done a knit one, purl one on the cuff of the first sock, and I'll finish the whole pair and I'll look, and something is not right. It's because one sock has a knit two, purl two cuff, and the other one has a knit one, purl one cuff. That's not really that great. Oh well. Okay, oops, I just said I was gonna do that. Okay, this is one that I made. Stitch marker, that is. It's just an acrylic little bead, diamond bead looking shape, topaz. So, can you see the other color? Starting? Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll do one more round. I have a sweater going too, but I put it down because it's too warm. I have one sleeve left of that flax light. That's actually not a bad knit. It's fun. It just takes forever. Oh, there's another Pauly Knits on Instagram, and it's PAULIKNITS. Mine is with a Y, just so you know who I am. I usually share everything on Instagram. I've been slow over there lately because it's just too warm and I'm getting distracted by it. Sorry if you have earbuds in. This is a DPN episode, so it's gonna be noisy, and I'm always noisy. I'm so sad that I lost my other sock needles. That's why I'm casting this worsted weight sock on. And I would really I'm in the middle of a pair of 4th of July socks for a friend, and I want to cast on another pair of fingering weight socks. And I want to do a Halloween style sock for myself. And I was thinking about candy corn colors are fun. That's what I'm kind of after. I might have to go shopping and get the yellow. I've got orange, but it's not bright orange. It's something else. It's darker, rustier, so that's not gonna work. I need, like, bright. I might have it if I bought the Stroll Brights on Knit Picks, but it does not seem like the right color. I need, like, orange. So, oops. Alrighty. Well, thanks for knitting with me, everyone. I think that seems to be, like, enough time, and I did get some done. So I'll come back when I'm working down the leg. Here's what we did today. Should I date these? I wonder if I should date these videos since we're kind of doing a knitting with Pauly. Thank you for watching, everyone. Remember, you could find me as Pauly Knits on Instagram and Ravelry. The Ravelry group, Pauly Knits. And, yeah. So, have a great day, and I'll be back to work on the leg soon. Thank you for watching.